my bed. Come here. Hi, Lumi. I love you. So, as you can probably tell now, yes, I am sleeping on a bed. Well, let me rephrase that. I am sleeping on a bed and mattress that is raised from the ground. But let me explain why. Okay, so yes, I am sleeping on this bed, although it's not technically by choice, but let me explain. So when my husband and I left Idaho, actually almost a year ago, which is crazy to me, we were sleeping in Idaho and for years on a very thin futon mattress, like a shiki futon mattress that is common in like Japan or other Asian countries. So why? Because honestly, it's comfier and more convenient, and I don't know, it just feels more, primal's not the word, but just feels more natural to sleep on the floor. And it's crazy to me that as a culture, that at least here in America and most like civilized cultures or societies don't sleep on the floor, because we see that as being something that's almost considered negative. Like homeless people sleep on the floor. That's almost like a negative thing. It has a negative connotation that if you're poor or experiencing houselessness, like you sleep on the floor. And like, no, we need to like flip that script and change it, because I think there's so many benefits to sleeping on the floor. If you haven't checked out my original video about this, I'll link it down below. And this is Lumi. So everyone say hi to Lumi. This is the new addition to the family. She's our new kitten. I love you so much. And yeah, she's crazy, and sleeping with animals is a whole other thing. Hopefully she won't be too distracting. So we moved into this amazing place that our friends owned, and this place already came with a Murphy bed, which if you guys don't know what Murphy beds are, they're super cool and such a great space saver. And I feel like it's very like trending in minimalism designs and just like studio apartments. So Murphy beds basically is that they just kind of tuck away during the day when you're not using it so that you have more space. Because this apartment's probably like 400 square feet, so we have to maximize as much space as possible. So this bed right here, it's literally just the mattress and like plywood basically onto the steel frame, and this is what goes up into that little, what is it called, closet? It's really deep actually. And then we close the doors once we put the mattress away. So yeah, it kind of works out. We don't have to like tuck our blankets or pillows in. It kind of just gets smushed against the wall, and there's actually more space like once we move or fold up the mattress to put more storage things if we need to hide it like during the day, so that we have more space in our actual apartment. So yeah, that, because we got this and because we had already gotten rid of our mattress in Idaho, we're like, okay, there's no reason for us to buy another shiki futon mattress, because they are quite expensive since we have this, so we're gonna sleep on this. So yeah, we adjusted back to sleeping on the bed, but our next mattress will be a shiki futon, because I miss sleeping on the floor so badly. And this is like serving its purpose now, but yeah, it's just like weird sleeping back on a mattress after you've slept on the floor. And I'm sure it's gonna take an adjustment period too for our bodies to get used to sleeping back on the floor. But I have had way more like neck and back problems from sleeping on this mattress, or just mattresses in general, right, than I have by sleeping on the floor. So that's saying something, especially because we were sleeping on the floor for so long. So yeah, it's something that your body does get used to. So anywho, so for now we're sleeping on this mattress, this Murphy bed, which is really cool. Eventually, when we do move into another space, we will buy another mattress and just have it on the floor. But what we'll do different this time, which I totally recommend for anyone who buys a futon, a shiki futon, is definitely get the tatami mat under it, because that's something that we didn't realize with mold. And that's one of the reasons we had to throw out our past shiki futon, is because it got moldy. And Cleo, our other cat, peed on it. And if y'all know or have dealt with cat pee, it is so hard to get the smell, like get rid of the smell. And like I was using all sorts of things on it, it just wasn't working. And it's just, it's not practical to wash the whole thing. So that, again, tatami mat and maybe like a waterproof like cover, I think those two things would be super awesome, especially now that we have Lumi, we have another cat. So if you guys have cats or even like kids, I would highly suggest a special like cover for the shiki futon and then a tatami mat for underneath it to help with the airflow and not get as much moisture buildup. So those are my two things going forward that I would definitely get. And yeah, so this is it. This is where we're sleeping. I'm not complaining because we didn't have to purchase a bed when we got here. We're just using this one. And literally it's so simple. We have like 3 blankets that we use and 3 pillows, and yeah, that's it. It doesn't have to be complicated. We don't even have side tables. Love hearing in the comments from people who've watched that video, like how many people do sleep on, you know, the floor. Because I think, you know, I'm finding more and more people who do, which I think is awesome. And a lot of people are talking about its health benefits, and I don't think that's like researched enough. So, hey, any scientists out there, if you want to research this, contact me because I'd love to like really dive into this beyond just like the earthing movement and the grounding movement. Like I think there's like, yeah, something we're really missing with that. And being like a yogini and doing the whole like Japanese culture in terms of like living, like we don't have a kitchen table. I mean, we don't have the space here, but like we sit on the floor to eat dinner and most meals. Like if we have our bed up, literally the only thing we have to sit on, I guess that's off the floor, is our couch. We have a meditation cushion that we still use and like a little stool and a meditation cushion. And those are the only 2 things we sit on besides the ground. Yeah, we just sit on the ground. And if our friends come over or our family come over, if there's not space on the couch, you're sitting on the ground, just FYI. Yeah, I think it's really important, just like as we all age, just to have more mobility in our body. And like not only with the yoga that I do and just this type of like living, even though currently we're not sleeping on the ground, we're still utilizing a lot of like floor living, if you will. I think that's really, really like beneficial for our body, for our bones, for our joints. Yeah, like squatting. Look at all the Asian cultures, they squat. Squatting is really beneficial. That's why we have a squatty potty, and that's why we do squat on the ground. And I feel like I could talk more about this topic than I realized, just because like, yeah, it's really important and it's so underrated. So I'd love to know, if you watched this video and gotten this far, if you sleep on the floor, please comment down below, because I just would love to find more people and see what works for those and doesn't work for others. And like, yeah, comment down below. Let me know if you sleep on the floor. Where'd you get your futon mattress? What do you sleep on if you don't even sleep on a mattress? Just very curious. Very, very curious. So yeah, thank you for following along my channel if you have done it, or subscribe if you haven't, because I'd love to build a community here and talk more about this lifestyle and just minimalism in general. I love to like dive deeper into living more naturally, living more slow pace, living in a way that's more intentional, finding the essentials in your life and really honing in on what makes you happy and what's worth living for, I guess. In a nutshell, basically. Thank you for watching my channel, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe, like the video down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye. Ooh. Say bye. See you next video. Hi, Munchkin. You're so cute. Hi, little girl. You're so cute.